Oh. Seems a bit too far forward. Probably because of all these bases. Hello. And welcome. Good morning. You're very welcome to join me on the next journey of building these beast snaggers for orcs. I thoroughly enjoyed myself yesterday evening, so let us continue with the build. Good morning, Bob. Morning, Kriegsman. Morning, Zalpi. How you doing? Motorbike weather at the moment, it's 17 degrees, it's a bit overcast, it's a bit misty. That's where I am anyway. So at least it's not raining. I could go out on it, but yeah. That's something I didn't want to do though. Drop then. Oh no, it's not raining here. Right, okay. So let's crack on with these squig hog boys. Morning, J Dizzle. How you doing? Get these things ready. I'm sorry for the wobbles. There's so much wobbling today, isn't there? Let's just get these around, and we'll continue with the squig hogs, like I said. So they are here, and they're kind of this sprue that I've almost cannibalized with the smasher and the knob on the smasher squig. I did finish the Snagga boy with the thump gun. Looks really cool. I think I'd like a sight on there, like an iron sight. That would be quite cool. But yeah, there's the knob and Snagga boy. We'll go for the hogs now, which are here. Oh, right. I may go and get a coffee at some point, of course. So C3. I think we're on a brand new sprue. Yes, we are. Just making sure we've got a good angle there for them. Good morning, Revan, or good afternoon in your case. C3, C2, C1. I'll show that comment, James. Don't know why. YouTube has a thing sometimes about that, but there we go. So we've got part of it there. We've got the underbelly, which is this thing. And then this. I like their tails. They're snubby little tails. Stubby, that's the word I was looking for. Well, it's a Sunday morning and there seems to be a fair bit of noise outside already, which is, yeah, odd. C7. Ah, this is the one. This one does have a full. I'd like to know the options of these. So I had a lot of fun flicking through the new Orc Codex last night. There's been quite a few discoveries in it. Apparently you can teleport pretty much anything until they FAQ it. But yeah, so that's going to be fun. Teleporting Morkanauts. So even these squig hogs have got the iron jaw type things. Oh, this little Gretchen's cool because it's hanging on for dear life. And then there's another, and then there's a third. And then we've got the little bomb squig. We'll do the bomb squig next because I know you're all really excited about that one. I am too, of course. Let's just clean these up a bit. Hey Uma Farouk, you haven't seen the unboxing Dominion set. That's because I've literally just done it. I've literally just unboxed it. I say after this live stream I will edit it and upload it, and then and then I think tomorrow I'll have the well, no, let's do the Dominion tomorrow actually. So we'll have the Dominion unboxing tomorrow and then the rule book on Tuesday. How about that? I don't want to spread myself too thin, you know. But yeah, I'm confused now where the conversation's going, but yeah, thank you for asking. Thank you for your interest in the Dominion box. I've just literally unboxed it this morning, ready for the video, and I was quite impressed actually for what you get and the detail as well. I don't know whether it's the colour schemes or the angles, but it's probably the one time where the GW promotional things just aren't selling the Dominion box. Well, to me at least, anyway, to me at least. Whereas in Domitus, I think it was the other way around. But it's their biggest seller, 40k, so of course they'll spend some time on it. Oh no, look, this just to prove it, I've got a Dominion box right here, look. So yeah, that will be coming to the channel, as I say, tomorrow. I'm thinking about bringing some of the models to the live streams as well, out of that box, because, you know, that way you can see me build them, and I can show you them and do comparisons sort of like live with other Age of Sigmar models, rather than me just do a review, which I will do. I'll still do reviews, but yeah. So, what are you all up to this morning? What hobby goodness are you embarking on? Definitely like to find out if you're joining in with me and you're building some Orks or building some of the Dominion sets. You're too hungover for hobby goodness. Oh well, I apologise now if my voice is too, you know, concentrated. Hope you have a nice soothing morning. Get a fry up inside you. I'd love a fry up right now. I really would. If someone just came over and said, oh, here's bacon, sausages, beans, tomato, eggs and all those kind of things, I'd be like, oh, yes, please. Few and far between cooked breakfast for me. I think I'll probably have one in a couple of weeks to celebrate all the sisters' goodness. Oh, nice one, Reverend, nice one. Oh, thanks for sharing, Kriegsman. Good. Hope you're able to you know, improve them. It's a great thing about the hobby, isn't it? Like, guys, you know, you paint something and you can always go back to it and add, or, you know, change colours, or I mean, sometimes you've got to wonder, you know, how strange life is and where it leads you to. I never thought I'd be, you know, filing squig teeth on a Sunday in July. I mean, it's bizarre. I kind of want to get the colossal squig down, just to put that nearby, but people probably think it comes with the set, or start asking questions about it. Oh, you're painting your heavy flamer retributors? Oh, nice one. Nice. 10 of them. Wow. Heavy flamer retributors. Wow. Talk about Purge the Heretic. I need to get some more retributors. I really do. I'm sort of holding out for Christmas, though. I'm sure there's going to be a nice battle force. I'm sure. There's got to be one, right? It's a shame the Imperium set doesn't come with actual, you know, multi-part kits from the sisters. But, oh well. Where's my little brush? Here we are. Oh, that's a really good question, Revan. I'd definitely say sisters. Mechanicus would be a good one. Yeah. I would say a night one, but you know, night one wasn't that long ago. I'd say a Death Guard one again, maybe, because we did Chaos Space Marines last year. Why not an Orc one? You know. It's Father's Tongue. Soul Blight one. I think it's a bit too early for that. Ideneth one? Deepkin? Oh, how are we putting this tongue in then? How are we indeed putting this tongue in? So it is along the gap. So it's definitely along that gap there. Just doesn't want to kind of fit in. Oh, we'll have to get the sweet spot. Ah, there's the sweet spot. So it sort of goes up and under a little bit. So up and under, there we are. And what we can do is we can put the rest of his face on. Hopefully that'll be right. Nice. Okay. Oh, I think we might just glue these on now and then tidy them up. I'm always interested how these bellies and like curved areas connect with one another. Not sure about that, so we're gonna just tidy it up a little bit before it. A bit more light over here, please. Thank you. Do people file their own teeth on TikTok? I don't know. Is there a lot of Warhammer on TikTok? I don't know. Never really gone on a search for it. Thought it was just like pranks and little shorts and people dancing and things. Just short clips, isn't it, really? But loads of editing. Oh, fair enough, thank you. You're high on caffeine. Oh, nice. It's 2 in the morning and you're ready to paint. Oh, nice one, Opar. Nice one. What are you painting this morning? Best time to paint, I would have thought. It must be really quiet at 2 AM. I do like the quiet, you know. I do like not to hear anything sometimes. You know, sometimes you can get that at work when everybody goes home and you're the only one left and you're working. That's nice. Also, first thing in the morning, if you get into work early, sort of like 6, 7 o'clock. I also like, I say, the quietness of rain. So like if the only thing is, you know, rain on window and you're reading a book, that's also, yeah, very peaceful. I mean, there's so many inputs and noises and things in day-to-day life, aren't there? Sometimes it's just good to relax. You want the box so bad. Yeah, it's a lovely little box. I'm sure they'll release some of the models separate. Well, they have to release the Snagga boys separate. I wonder if they'll release their own like multi-part kit though, because they're another troop choice for Orks now. Okay, right, we can glue the body parts. The little belly for him. If I put it on the right way around those. Okay. Lovely. And then oh, it goes together quite well. Little chunky boy, chunky squeak hog. How big are the boys compared to Primaris? I missed this box, but we'll start Orks with the Combat Patrol. Oh, sorry about the wobble. Sorry, I went to go get a Primaris and everything happened at once. I just so happened to have a Primaris with me. Let's just move that back a bit. That'll help. Can we do that? Yes. So this is a Primaris I have, and this is one of the Ork. Do you want a normal size Space Marine as well? There you go. You'll probably ask for a normal size Ork, but I don't really have one nearby. But that's a Space Marine. Space Marine's still taller, of course. You know, but then again, Orks are always big, but they're they're always hunched over, aren't they? But yeah, compared to a Primaris, that's how big Snagga boy is. This is the knob, but the knob is like the same size, torso and stuff. But yeah, so I hope that helps. That's why you like ASMR, it's quiet and relaxing. Yeah. So let's put this iron jaw on him. Is Gretchen to get new units other than detached to HQ or Elite? No, I don't think they did get any new units. I think Gretchen are just troops in this. I mean, yeah, you could argue that, well, Gretchen have their mech guns, don't they? You know, that's sort of a Gretchen unit. Heavy support. It would be cool, don't get me wrong, it would be really cool to have like an all Gretchen army. I mean, Makari is an HQ choice, so, and it's a separate HQ choice, so can you take him as your warlord? I don't know. I mean, it's a separate HQ. Elites though, no, they don't have any elites. That would be cool though, wouldn't it, if they had some kind of stealth assassin type or shooter, like sharpshooting sniper Gretchen. That would be cool. And then of course some heavy support Gretchen in the form of mech guns and grot tanks. And killer cans. Gretchen are in killer cans, aren't they? I always forget that. Ork boys are in the Death Dreads, but Gretchen are in the killer cans. One hour of relaxing, yelling and roaring to crump to. Nice. Oh, you're welcome, that's great. Hi Super, I've always been curious, what is the liquid in the bottle with green lid? That's just glue, my friend, it's just glue. Everybody and their aunt were sort of telling me how amazing Tamiya glue was and that I should be using it over GW glue. So I caved in and I bought some, and yeah, you can't really use it all the time, but it's just another tool in the arsenal now. So yeah, it's just, I say poly cement, it's just, you know, plastic glue. But thank you for your question. That's the Bionic Leg done. We've done both the jaws, I think. Yeah, they look cool. Right, now I think we can put the face on. Look at him, look how chunky he is. Maxim, good morning, how are you doing? You love dreads and cans? Yeah. I like the big stompy units and things. You can give them custom jobs as well. So you can give them like better pneumatics and suspension, and you know, so you can make those Gorkanauts and Morkanauts a little bit faster, and you know, quite decent. You know, same for the other vehicles. So you can have some of the trucks and buggies with better equipment. Now, I'll probably say mech guns are as well. Mech guns are completely operated by Gretchen. There's no Orks on them, I guess. I mean, you could probably classify Gretchen as Orks. They're Orkanoids, aren't they? That's the, if we're being pedantic about Orks. Oh, that's quite a big gap, isn't it? What were you doing there, Super? Falling asleep. Did you play the old Kill Team? Fortunately, because of lockdown and things, unfortunately not. But yeah, Kill Team is very preferable to 40k because you get the small skirmish games, and you only have to buy one squad or one unit, and then you can have a quick game with someone with their squad. Pretty cool. Supposedly you can play it in lunch breaks, so there's that. Well, thanks, Maxim. That's you know, I think you got best of both worlds. Now you're at work earning some money, and you get to see some cool looking Orks. Oh, and if you're building your own models or painting them as well on top of that, wow, I mean, life really can't get much better. I mean, seriously. It's look at the veiny, there's veins all on these chunky beasts. Oh, you're doing flayed ones on a Sunday morning. Can't believe it. And honestly, can't believe it. Hey, Austin, I like your avatar picture. I can't not help but laugh with him. What a funny chap. I read someone's comment one day about him, and I just burst into laughter. He said he looks like that one guy who's been working at a company for 30 years and he can't leave. Oh, I cracked up with that. It's just hilarious. Does this mean you might be tempted for grot tanks for Forge? Yeah, of course. Of course, I'm always tempted. You know, if anything, it's to send a message that I want Forge World to one day bring out a Gargant or even Mega Gargant. That'd be cool, right, guys? Come on, that'd be so cool. They're giving all the love to all the other races with their Titans and things. We can glue the head on. Which are you going to make the Snaggas? Thinking of doing Goths, but still having lots of Snaggas in them. Goths? I'd like to do them Snakebite. I really like the Snakebite sort of special rules and things, and it works so well for the Great White Squig, who's a Snakebite too. And so is Wurt Snagga as well. So looks like Snakebites on the menu for me. So I guess this is optional. You don't have to put these Iron Jaw things on, but they certainly give it the Horizon Zero Dawn kind of feel to them. So I think I might. Just getting into to glue on properly because there's no fixing points, which I'm not complaining about. It's just an observation. I mean, you know, that means if you got another set, you wouldn't have to put them on. You know, I always like options. Well, okay. Nice. Gotta make sure that all lines up correctly. Oh, we forgot his little bionic leg. This is quite odd for me to put this on because it's just a circle, but I guess that just goes in that way. I'll actually help it out a little bit. There we are. Should just fit in there quite snugly. And there we have it. That's one of the Squig Hogs. Let's build this Squig Hog boy. Keep dropping everything. I've already dropped a few things on the floor today. Just random gravity checks. Have I got my knob out again? Yeah, I do. It's right here. You know, I got a couple of them actually. This one and this one. So, yep. They're not releasing any new ones though, are they? So, C12. Ah, yeah, here they are. Again, what is with these metal mohawks? They're really cool. I like them. They do remind me of Guardians of the Galaxy though. Now I can't get the Pina Colada song out of my head. Brilliant. C10 and 11. Extra armour here. And 10 is off all the way opposite. Oh, we can build the little Gretchen. So C22, here he is. He's just holding on for dear life. And the pizza cutter. I do fancy a pizza now though. I should stop talking about food. Okay, that's the Gretchen head. And the big spear, I don't think it's actually on this sprue. I think it's like on this one. Yeah, here it is. This is cool. Like a harpoon thing. I've just put that back and I guess it's, the arm is there. Yeah, it's, yeah, a load of Horizon Zero Dawn kind of feels from this kit. Still got plenty of, oh no, just 2 more pieces, which is 17 here. Uh, 17 goes on that side, and 18. Just these chains and hooks. You're thinking of going to Warhammer World shop in Nottingham today. You're not sure whether to do the exhibition or not. Not done the full tour and over. If you haven't done a full tour in 20 years, Mephisto, I strongly recommend you do. Phone them up first because you may need to book, because they're still, I say they've got restrictions. They kind of, I don't know what policy they've got with their restrictions. They might be only letting a certain number of people in because of, you know, what's been going on. But I would still phone them up first before you make your trip, just to find out. No, it doesn't hurt, you know. And yeah. What if Deathcore Krieg replace Cadian Regiment? No, I don't think they'll replace Cadians. I think they'll still do Cadians. From where can you get the Ork on the Great White Squig? It's not out yet. And I don't think it'll be out until August sometime. Just because they usually, what they did with Sisters is they released the Army box set at the end of November, and then they didn't release the rest of the Sisters until kind of January. Well, like late January time. Well, yeah, it was late January, February. I remember the 8th of February or 10th of February picking up, ordering a big order of Sister stuff. So anyway, getting off on a tangent. But yeah, he'll arrive at some point out of nowhere. Oh, fair enough. Yeah. Squig Hod MIG sections have holes that should point to the back. Okay, thank you for that. That will help. What I really like on that cover art you see there, is this spear with rockets on it. It's got the rockets here. So it reminds me of the elbow rocket punch. So you've got a rocket on your elbow, which makes your punch go that bit quicker. And that's what this reminds me of. They're not satisfied with their strength of 5 anyway, of stabbing something with this, but they have to put rockets on it. I mean, surely they could, like, if the rockets are powerful enough, would it not propel them across the battlefield? I don't know. I mean, I think it's such an Orc thing to do. Oh, there's a spear. We'll put rockets on it. Oh, such an Orky thing. Orc philosophy. That would be cool if Games Workshop brought out a book about Orcs and their philosophy and things. Instead of just like a novel or a story, if they actually had like a, you know, like we had the General's Handbook or Imperial's Handbook, things like that. If we have like an Orky whatnots, I don't know. Can they read and write? I think they can. I mean, if they believe they can, they will. That's how it works. Morning Lamb. You love the new Orcs because they're still funny and weird, but more terrifying now. Yes. At first I wasn't too sure, like just looking at the models in this set, but now they've pushed it further with like the Great White Squigs and the Squig rigs. Now now I'm all for it. I mean, there may be some people that say, oh, they're not sure about the look of having like squiggly beasts, and it looks a bit like Age of Sigmar. And I kind of get that with the Beastmen, but at the same time, Beastmen is... I don't know how people can have that much of an issue with Beastmen, because there's millions and millions of planets, and there's all kinds of life and things, and you know, with squiggly beasts, they've always had squigs in Orcs. And I don't know, I think it would look a bit too odd if the Orcs weren't like feral. You know, these are like war bands, these are like, you know, they've got enough metal and things to armour up their squigs and to make, you know, melee weapons and probably guns, but they might not have access to resources for, I say engines, but then there's an engine in Great White Squig, so it's an odd one, that. But the point I'm trying to make is, it would look a bit odd if we had Orcs sort of hyper technological. Hyper technological. There we go. I finally got that out. So like if you had them in, you know, really clean power armor, or if you had their weapons like really clean laser beams, and, you know, Orcs have always been makeshift. They've always been able to get ready for war with the smallest amount of resources. So I like the direction they've gone with them. I would have liked some bigger things other than the squig rig, like you know, like a plastic refresh of a giant squig or something, or a squig off. Right, let's clean these up, put them on. I will be finishing at about 1 o'clock or so, just giving you a heads up, letting you know what the plan is. And then I will be back. I'll have some food and I'll have a break, and I'll be back. I've decided to leave all of these videos open this weekend, just to celebrate these orcs. So fear not if you have missed some time, or you know, you can always go back and watch or join in from the start. Do you have a preferred gap filling method? Yeah, well, what I've been doing is I've been using thicker glue, which sort of bonds it quite well, and then if there's still a gap, I'll file, and then if there's still a gap, I'll try and use some thin cement, and then I'll file over that. If it's really, really bad, I'll probably use green stuff and then file over that. But I'll usually leave the green stuff to dry like a day or two afterwards. That liquid green stuff does take a while to set. I find it takes longer to set than the solid green stuff. So yeah, I use a number of methods. But plastic, usually I'm all right. It's resin that I'm having to fill gaps in more often than not. But yeah, that's my method, but you know, whatever works for you. Microphone is popping a little bit. Oh. Let me just plug it out again. There we go. Is that better? Thank you for the feedback though, I appreciate that. Whenever there's something wrong, please do. Don't just sit in silence, in pain, just let me know and I'll try and fix it. Oh cool, thanks. Thanks guys. Excellent, good to hear. Good to hear. Yeah, sure, Kriegsman, yeah. Yeah, no worries. Okay, so these arms to go for, and then the little Gretchen. Do like the Gretchen hanging on, it's pretty cool. Reminds me of the Mangler squigs actually, with those gits hanging on. Fair few mould lines on this spear. Morning Underbag, how are you doing? Thanks for joining. Currently just about to finish this squig hog. Oh, nice one. A rare Sunday off. Sounds good. Okay, so just this little Gretchen to complete. You know, price wise for these squig hog boys, if they do release them separately, and I think the I think you're going to have the 3 squig hog boys and the knob and the little bomb squig all in one set, and I think it would be about £42. I really do. I don't think it's going to be 30. If it was just a squig hog, it'd probably be 30, but yeah. Who knows? They might be releasing some multi-part versions of them. Just don't know. But I think more likely they'll just release these together in a box. So the next uber popular box set. I don't think the Grey Knights one will be that popular. I think it'll sell well, but I think the next one will be the Kill Team one. I think that will be very, very popular. So good luck to everybody for that one. this little pizza cutter thing. All these weapons sort of remind me of Half-Life. You know, using the gravity gun and then launching these ripsaw blades at various things. Right, that's that done. Let's get these glued together and finished. So that's his front and his back. Okay, so it just goes like that. Do I want to swap the flayed ones with these Snagga boys? Nope. You need very, very small fingers and patience, and yeah, for the flayed ones, it's everybody should build a flayed ones box set at some point. Much like everybody should build a Storm Eagle from Forge World, I think. Saying that, I haven't built one yet. I've been really tempted to get a Storm Eagle though, because they keep putting them in the Horus Heresy books, in the Siege of Terror books. It's like, oh, they flew on this Storm Eagle. Oh, they crash landed this one. Oh, da 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 da. And it's just like, oh, I just can't escape the Storm Eagles. I'm going to have to get one. Again, these armor panelings are optional. You don't have to put these armor plates on. This is good news. So if I got another one, then yeah, I could go full squid with these hogs. Pop him on. Oi, Space Marine. What are you doing on my squig? Think we'll see Primaris Grey Knights? Nope. You clearly want to build flayed ones once. Yes. I should get a Storm Eagle after the Rogue Idol and Grot Tank. Oh no. Lucky for Lou. What? Lucky for you. Forge World and Games Workshop are doing this thing where you spend a fair amount of money and you get 30 quid off. So might happen. It might actually happen. Oh, how does this go on? Oh, okay. Oh, nice. That works. Come on. That was a tricky one. I'll give it that. That is a tricky one. Rogue, Tanks and Grot Idol. Super, do you have a favourite Space Marine chapter? That's a really good question. Favourite Space Marine chapter? When you're saying chapter, you mean like in 40k? Rather than like Horus Heresy, because that'd be legions, wouldn't they? In 40k, I don't know. I do like salamanders. I do like salamanders 40k. That's a tricky one though. Like I like a couple of the stories from Ultramarines. I give them that. But I'm not a big fan of the chapter in general. I need to read a few more, like 40k Space Marine novels that aren't your big named chapters. I don't know, can you recommend any? I mean, I like Blood Angels Legion. But I've read a couple of Blood Angels novels as well. Right, these chains. Where are these going to go? Actually on his... Again, this is optional too. This is fantastic. We know exactly where they're going to go. If it gives it back to me. No, this isn't going to work. Come on. Maybe I should have put this on before the spear. Come on. Could be worse. It could be a flayed one. I think I'm going to have to leave those hooks there. They look cool. And then we can glue the squig on. Iron snakes, yeah. You recently got the Plague Toads and Horus. But before that, Forge World, I bought was Baneblade. Yeah, that will tell me how long ago. That was about I'd say 19 years ago, maybe 18 years ago, that is. I bought the Maximilian resin Bane blade back in 2002, 2001. And yeah, it didn't even come with Maximilian, which sucked. And it should have done. I don't know, I was very, very, very new to resin. I think that might have been my first ever resin mini. I just thought it looked so cool. Big, you know, biggest tank I own, bigger than a Land Raider, and you know. Now again, you might want to do a bit of sub-assembly here and not glue the Gretchen on. Yeah, you definitely might want to do that. But me being me, here's the glue. I think his feet can be glued on as well. And then we'll also make another massive error and we'll glue him onto the base, just on his two legs, because don't need that little foot anywhere either. Right, so I think we can glue him on, this little chunky boy. This is going to be a bit of a pain. I know, I knew this would be a pain the moment I signed up for it. Let's see if we can get him somewhat of a... Not as bad as I expected, and he's quite central too. They're going to look so cool with the great white squig. Look at that. There's the finished article. Quite happy with that. Brilliant. Not sure about the chains though. They haven't really given you a good... I think I've done the chains right, because they go into like a little divot thing. Yeah. Do they show the chains the other way? No, they don't. Right, what I'll do, guys, is that's the little squig hog boy. A fair bit smaller, as you can see, than the knob. It's quite a big knob. I mean, look at that. I can just imagine these. You know, The Hobbit, the last film, where there's that, I'm not going to spoil it, but there's this dude that's on like a pig thing, and it's like trotting up quite quick. That's what it reminds me of, and I can just imagine them like trotting quickly, rather than like bounding. That's what it reminds me of. Anyway, right, so we've built that one, and we can now work on this one, which also has a Gretchen on the back. Do they all have Gretchen on the back? This one looks to be okay, about the same amount of time, I guess. But then the last one has a wheel on the back. Instead of legs on the back, it's actually got a wheel with an exhaust. I mean, where's the exhaust coming from? But we said we'd build the bomb squig next, so that's what we'll do. So I'm going to leave you in suspense while I go and grab a coffee, because it's about time now for me to just grab one. So yeah, I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Sorry to leave everybody here, but there we are. Okay, so I'll be back in a few minutes, guys. But yeah, feel free to have a break, and I'll see you. I'll be back in a moment. Oh. Oh. Okay, thank you for your patience, guys. I am back and ready for action for another sort of 2 hours or so. So let us carry on with this. Heavy intercessors, 10-man tactical. Nice, nice. Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah, one thing I did pick up just now on my way back is just the Imperium book. The Imperial Armor Compendium book, sorry. I'm just having a little look at the old Orks and what Orks have in this book. I mean, it's right back at the back. They have a few units, I guess. You know, you've got the War Boss on a war bike. You've got the Mech Boss Buzzgob. The Grot tanks. Here we go. So you can have 7 of them. Their movement is 6 inches plus D6. Ballistic skill is 50-50. But what do they have? They have these Scorchers, Grot Zookers, rocket launchers, custom Mega Blasters. The saves are 3+, the toughness is a 5. Then you've got a Grot Mega Tank. They've got a lot of big shooters. 3 big shooters, 2 twin big shooters, and a shooter. Knobs on war bikes. Mega Dreads. They look quite cool. Mecha Dreads as well. Squigoths, there we go. You can have 10 flash gits on a Squigoth. Got the cannon wagons, kill tanks. Gargantuan Squigoth, there you go. 36 wounds there, save of 3+. You've got a Squigoth super cannon. It's a 60-inch range, heavy 2d6, strength 8. It's blast. It's pretty good. And the huge tusks are alright too. You can have 20 flash kits models, and then you've got the custom stomper. But yeah, we need a Gargant. We need a few more Forge World models, I reckon. That's quite a strong one. Oh, that's a Uganda coffee, that. Right, so C63. I've got a strong feeling he's not on that sprue. He's actually on this sprue. And he is over here. 65, 64. And 65, there's his body. And then we've got this thing. And now what on earth is this thing? It's some kind of like pump action squid soaker. I don't know. Is it a little flamethrower? I mean, look at it. Enhance. Look at that. What is that? It's like a super soaker, but you've got a squig attachment. It's like, what on earth is that? I mean, anyway, that's not even for the one that I'm building. That's for the other one. So that could go over there for the final one. Whoops. I just thought I'd show you that because it looked quite funny. Okay, let's find the actual pieces. So 101, I think this is all the way back here. Yeah, look at this. I put the bomb squig face on the initial sprue. And then this 104, then this sprue is complete. Whee, celebration. So that can disappear. And then we've got this. So it only consists of 2 parts. I think they've done such an amazing job to have half of the model and the grot on there. Consists of like 4 parts. It's fantastic. And then we've got the tiny 25mm base as well. Look at this. He's got a nail. Like, seriously? I mean, what? Why? Why has he got a nail? Like, because he himself isn't necessarily like, is he tethered? I mean, that isn't even on a rope to him, so it's not like he tags a tank or whatever, and then he's immovable, and then the bomb explodes. It's strange, very strange. Now, I thought this bomb squig had a tank buster bomb underneath him, but it doesn't look like he does. Is there another thing that has a tank buster underneath? Maybe I was looking at this all wrong. It's really cool though. Right, let's clean this up and put them together. Should be pretty straightforward. If they didn't put mould lines in between every single one of these tyre studs, then we'd be good to go. It's not too bad. A little tail. He's the sanguineous of the Orks. Just need that small dent in the... Oh, nice one. It's his mighty lance. Wow, you are. That's a strong one. Oh. And this armor plate, and then he's done. Then we can concentrate on the next squig hog boy. Maybe it was just that one, but I wasn't a massive fan of that one. Oh, so many mould lines on this bit. I don't know whether to drill this hole out for the exhaust there. It's tempting. It is tempting. Yeah, I think I will, yeah. It's the last piece I've got to do, so why not? Give it a bit more sort of 3D detail. They look cool too. Right, let's glue them together. Quite straightforward, this one. Make sure his face is smooth as it can be. There's a long, big hooked nose. Okay, so we can kind of, yeah, pop that on. There we are. And then his face goes on. His tongue's already kind of built in. That's his face. And then his armour panelling. Come on, where is it? Does that fully go over his chin? Yeah, it does. Wow. I never expected that to fully go over his chin. I thought it would actually go over the spot thing, but it doesn't. It does go there. Yeah. Okay, and we can just glue him to the base. The smallest base in the whole set. It's 25mm. Already looks pretty awesome. Yeah. Do. Look at that. There he is. It's a little bomb squig. That's fantastic. So he can join the ranks there of them all. And let's crack on with the next squig hog boy. We've got it'll be this one. Now this one's actually like stabbing in that way, overhand grip. So let's find these pieces. C24. Oh, we're on this sprue. Okay. And 23. And then we've just got one squig hog boy to go. Should do it by 1 o'clock, maybe. And then we've got the body itself and the undercarriage. Oh, got another iron jaw. You build one and then you're pretty used to the rest, it seems. They do share some similarities. Yeah, so this whole sprue, I think the rest of this sprue is for this squig hog. Because you've got this Gretchen, which is 43 and 42. $41. We've got some chains again. Once again, I don't think yeah, they're optional, you don't have to put them on. It would have been cooler if we got, I don't know, different weapons, like a pistol instead of the spear for them, and also like a slugger, or shooter or something. Just to give a bit of variety. If you wanted to pick two sets of these up. There's his head. 32 on the right, 33 on the left. There we go. So that's that. So now just got the one sprue left, which is this one, which is the final one. But this is quite odd though, because we've got, oh no, this is the spear, isn't it? Yeah, this is the spear we need. I wondered about that. I guess all the spears are on this sprue. But this one is a overhand sort of grip. Then we've got the rest for the last one, because it's on a wheel at the back. Look, so we can get that one kind of ready, because that was the grot. So we'll snap these off, and I'm feeling like we should clean up both, and we can get both done at the same time. It'll be whenever, Kriegsman. It will be whenever. There is no schedule for any of the big builds. It can be whenever I choose to do a live stream of it. I mean, this Wednesday, I wouldn't mind building some of the Dominion minis. I might build the Stormcast HQ. That would be pretty cool. So this is 53. So which side does this go on? Ah, the left side. Okay. Got it. And 54 would be the right. 53 and 54, and then you've got some larger panelling as well. We've got 2 lots of shoulder pauldrons. 62 on one side. But then where does 37 go? Oh, it goes there too. 37 goes on the left shoulder. So 62 for the other one there, and 37 on this one. And this is the Ork boy for that one. Fantastic. Right, that's everything off of that sprue. Happy with that. That's another one down. And we will concentrate on building this squig. Just have a bit of a stretch. Do the head first and the tongue. Right, that's the head, and then get the body ready. And then we can put these together. I hope they do release some more squig hogs separately. I'd like a little horde of them. Can you have a little horde? Not really. Oh yeah, no, you can have a little horde. So I think we can just tidy these up a bit, put them together. Yeah, I thought there'd be some mould ones in there, but it's actually not too bad. Hi Sam, how you doing? Good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Oh, this squig hog has a new crown. Funny how a few times I've said I felt like a dentist, like filing away and chipping away and things, and now I am actually working on a mouth. Yeah, we got there. Okay, so we can put this together. Just gotta make sure that the tongue slides all the way in. It's nice and comfortable in its new home. I think it will be. Do I know when the release of Mosrog Scragbad is? I think it'll be August sometime, because I think before then we'll get the sisters to pre-order next week, so that means they'll come out on the 7th of August, and then the 7th of August you could have some Orks to pre-order, but I would probably say we've got Thousand Suns and Grey Knights maybe on the 7th. Might be something different. So then that would be the 14th, and then the 14th could be the Orks for the 21st and the 28th of August at the earliest, but they're not up for pre-order next weekend, which means you're not going to get them on the 7th of August. So my best guess is sort of late August, but it's just a guess, you know. I have no other information other than you guys. I don't have spies or whatever. I guess just based on what I know what's out and what's coming out. You know, what they've teased. But, you know, if they're going to do what they did with Sisters, then they usually leave it a little while. Because this is what they did with Sisters. They released an army set box. Oh, you're welcome. I think it's going to be very popular, the Great White Squig, because it's a dual. I say it's a dual kit. It is a dual kit. You can build either the boss or the Great White Squig. I'm going to get two of them. I'm going to get two boxes because I think they're both awesome looking models. And I want to support new Xenos models. We've had so many Imperium models for years. And if it means we get more, you know, brand new Tyranids and Eldar, then yeah, so be it. Don't get Bob's hopes up. New Red Terror model in plastic. It's coming. Primaris Gene Stealers. A Giga Tyrannofex. I don't know. Norn Queen. First available in plastic. Dominatrix in resin from Forge World. It's coming, we know. I'd love a Hierophant. I've wanted one for a long time. Okay, we can sort of put these together now. And I'd like to think they go in that way. Oh, that slots in very, very nicely. And we just pop that on like a glove. Give it a generous bit of squeeze edge. It's not even a word. Yeah, Lucius patterns of Titans would be good. They wouldn't sell as many. I don't think the people that have Mars patterns would instantly buy second versions of them, and the people that already wanted Titans probably have already got them. I've already got the Mars patterns. I mean, they've been out a while now. You know, Mars pattern Warhounds have been about since, I want to say 2004 or 5. Reavers have been around since like 2009. Warlords have been around 5 years now. But well, good for you, Widge Sen, for being honest. It's always good to be honest. I'm looking forward to the Combat Patrol. Yeah, big time. I might pick up 2 boxes just to get the 6 Deathcopters, because it's potentially 36 strength 8 shots, but you know, and it's a really good Combat Patrol. I think it'd be wrong to compare it to this though. Of course, that's totally different. It's a Combat Patrol. This is the Snagga army set. You know, I mean, you get new models in it, of course, but this is something different. I don't know. It'd be like comparing, like Gloomspite Gits, if you had brand new Troggoths in a box, but then you just had the Gits. I'll say start collecting with just Gits in it. You know, be a bit like that. Didn't the Pointy Elves Army box come out in June? By release? By a release in September. What, Lumineth? Surely they were released earlier. I'll have to go back on my my reviews and unboxings and things. But Sisters came out like 2 months after, so there is that. But I am pleasantly surprised by the number of new releases that they brought out for Orks. Is the Deathcopter in Combat Patrol the new ones or the old ones? It's the brand new ones, Revan. It's the brand new ones. It seems to be a better deal. Well, we can go one step further and we can sort of show working out if you wish. I love doing things like that. Breaking box sets down and things like that. Maybe I'll do that in one of the videos. It's hard to say. I mean, I understand why you say it seems, because you know none of these models are available individually. If and when they are, I mean, if they're not available individually and they're not coming out for a year or so individually, then we'll actually never know. But if they do, and they do get individual releases, so say we can only guess at how much these would be separately. I don't think this Wurtzog would be £21. No way. I think he would be more than that. He's quite a big HQ dude in his own right. We can guess at how much the 10 Snagga boys would be. My guess would be £34. My guess would for the Squighog boys with a knob would be £42 minimum. So that's, we're already talking 64, 108, let's say 24 for, let's be generous and say 24 for him. So that's 130 plus the book, which would be 50, so that's 180. You know, let's be generous for the Combat Patrol Death Copters and say they're like 34, and we'll also say that the boys, it's going to be painful for the boys, so either going to be 32 or 34. Let's just say that's about 100 quid for those three, plus the Death Dread 30, 130, plus the Mega Armor knob is going to be like 25, that's 155. Oh, we're not including the cards as well. I mean, yeah, just from those calculations, actually, this is a better deal. But like I say, unless these are released separately, we may never know for sure. We can only sort of speculate. Either way, you know, you're getting good deals with both. And that Combat Patrol may well be the best one that they've done. I'm looking forward to it. I think, you know, I just hope there's a fair amount of variety with the Ork Boys set, you know. Maybe I should show it again for anyone that's not watched the Codex video. Yeah, I'll just go and get it. It's actually nearby. So, right, we are getting some progress with this. This is an odd one because actually there's this Ork and there's this Ork. So I've missed an Ork somewhere. I'm thinking this one goes on here. Yeah, he does. So that's that one. And this is this. Oh, the book is over there. Hang on, guys. Bear with me. I'll just go get it. It's a bit of a stretch as well. Quite nice. Oh, right. Yeah, so the it is there. Look, there you go. So for anyone that's not watched my Codex video, so look, you're getting 2 knobs in the set. You're getting 20. It's an odd one because none of them have got rocket launchers, and I mean, there is 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's the rocket launcher. Why have they positioned him so close to the... Oh, they just have. But yeah, it's an odd one because that one and that one look exactly the same. So the only variation you might get is with the knobs and the special weapons, which would be an absolute shame, because those two are the same, those two are the same. I mean, your Deathcopters, you should have the option of, instead of having the custom blaster and the big bomb, to have super rockets. I mean, I don't know why, but you'd definitely pick the big bomb. And of course, the Death Dread will be the full kit, so you'll have plenty of customizable options in there. In that one. Anyway, back to these. So here is an odd one. So this is, oh no, they go on there as well. So that one attaches to that. Some kind of like grappling hook thing. And this is the Squig Boy's arm. And his head. Right. I think what we'll do is we'll just prepare these other pieces over here. And then we'll file them all down, and we can build them both at the same time. Oh, this little Gretchen's got like his eye melted or punched off or something, and his ear's broken off. This is the one with the tiny little squiggly beast at the end. Probably worth me completing these heads and the tongues and things, gluing them and then going back to them, because then by the time they're dried I can file them down a bit. Yeah, it's been nice to get back into plastic for a while. You know, after working with resin for such a long time. I'd like to do a live stream of the great white squig, definitely, and the squig rig. That'd be cool. I wonder with the squig rig whether you can, you know, remove the word boy off the tower or not, or whether you have to glue him in. That'll be. Yeah, I'm interested to find out. Look at this poor squig hog with the exhaust coming out of him. Good morning, DJ Willem 1. How's the Snagga Boy on Knob stream? Oh, it's going very well, thank you. We've built another Squig Hog Boy and the Bomb Squig, and we're currently on a mission to build the last two Squig Hog Boys before I head off, grab some food, have a break, and I'd like to be back to take on the rest of the Snagga Boys. Let's see if my voice doesn't give way. Hopefully it'll be fine. I do ask a lot from it. Yeah, silly mould lines all in between the gaps of the studs though. It's a bit disappointing. Morning Stig, how are you doing? Will you be getting into Old World? If so, which army are you thinking of getting? Yeah, I'd like to get into Old World. Army wise, I don't know. I probably like the Dark Elves or Wood Elves, or just, yeah, the army with the coolest dragons. Put it that way. If there's an army with cool dragons, I'm there. I want the Old World to have some awesome big monstrous creatures and things, so yeah. Square bases, I'm not fussed. Square, round, whatever, just it'd be nice to have armies again in the movement trays, you know. Revan, what do you expect Chaos Space Marine Combat Patrol? Will it be the current Space Marine start collecting with Rhino or Chaos Land Raider? Oh, I don't know whether to put a Chaos Land Raider in there. Land Raider's £50. Have they put a £50 kit in anything else? In any of the other combat patrols? Don't know. Don't know if it's an odd one because they've got the start collecting box with the Venom Crawler. I don't know what they'll have in the combat patrol. I'm thinking a standard set of troops, the Terminators, but then again you're already at sort of 60 something pounds, almost £70 with just those two models, two sets, should I say. Oh, right, let us, I did say I was going to glue these together. Fantastic. Right, let's put these. No tongue required in this one. He does have a tongue, it's hidden in there, but he's not poking it out like the others. is a bit more reserved with its tongue action. Now, can we possibly glue this together without any so much as... Oh no, we have to do a few things for that one. Ah well, we tried. Let's move on and just clean up this one, then we can work fully on the other one, because this glue should have been dry by now. Thinking about repainting the orange squig red. It's just everybody does their squigs red. Two-tone red and orange squig. Yeah, that would work. Okay, let's get his head on. There we go. Right, now we can put the head on. Right. This is the angriest one. I swear. Oh, they're already done. Did we actually do all of this? No, we didn't. Okay, that's odd. think that actually goes on that way. Yeah, so it goes around there, but is this, does it drop or, it's an odd one. Okay, whoa, calm down. Dropping things again, super. This is a bit of a pain to get right, this one. Yeah, this is a right pain. Oh, I think we found the sweet spot there, but it does take a while to get there. Yeah, that does take a while to get to that sweet spot. Right, okay. Okay, well, that's that done. That's great. We can put the little leg on his back leg. Oh, we're way past that, Lee. I built a knob last night. He's there, ready, raring to go, ready to smash. Knob on a smasher squig. So we're just working on some squig hog boys. So let's connect this. So it's a front leg, oh, not a back leg. Oh, and it goes, whoops, that way around, not the other way around. Okay. All right, interesting. And then we can clean up the buoy and connect him. So yeah, fair few mould lines on the squig hog buoys, but the actual snaggers themselves, not as bad. I think it's just because there's more parts for these. I'm looking forward to the commandos and their kill team set. Never had commandos before, so that'll be a great adventure. And the head. So let's pop the head on. Okay, speak to you later, Kriegsman. Have a good one. Oops. And we've got some armour panelling to work on. So we could put them on as well while we're working this on. So about there. Thinking, yeah. I like how they're bolting these armour plates onto the squig hogs. There's really something quite cool about that. Where does this one go? Like there? There, probably. What's it protecting? Like its heart? That'd be a good thing to protect. Protecting like its flanks, isn't it? Okay, so we can put the Orc boy actually on there now as well. So away we go. Good. So he'll just go on there, pop on, and then we can get the Gretchen done and the shoulder pauldron and the arms. Now we've got two arms going on here. Whoops. I think this arm is for him and this arm is for that one. So we'll have a bit of a clean up with these final parts. Put them together, put them on the base, and we will then completely clean up this one. This one's a bit of a trickier one though, because it's got like a wheel and everything at the back. Like if we put that on there, look, that feeds, should it feed onto there? Well, anyway, that kind of go through. Don't want to push it too far in case I break something, but yeah, you get the idea. So this squig hog has got a wheel on the back and exhausts. I mean, yeah, very cool. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Thanks, Revan. Papa bless. Hercule's blessings. Yeah, I'm not sure what to spray these Orks on. I'm sort of thinking of a bone colour, and then I can just add some really nice bright, vibrant colours to them. But hello Daniel, how are you doing? Wraithbone, yeah. I think that's what I'm thinking of. I mean, the grey would work nicely. Again, more spears with rockets on them. I mean, this is the thing. What do orcs eat? Do they actually eat squiggly beasts as well? I mean, are they cannibalistic? You know, posing a load of questions here. I should really be looking in my xenobiologist book. See, I'd love some separate Xenos books that covers the various races. I'm not just talking about codexes, I'm talking about, like, you know, full book that has everything you need to know about the physiology of certain things. They eat anything. Oh no. Do they eat umis? It's like a lawn sausage with eyes. Is it a corn sausage? Umi's is tasty. Oh no. Well, I've got a few orc novels to read, so maybe they'll say something in them, maybe not. this last piece, and then we are done. There we are. Yeah, awkward mould ones in places, these, but right. Okay, so we can build the... need to put that on first, which is this thing here. So, yeah, that can go on. Hello Tobias, how are you doing? Having a good Sunday? Prophet of the War. Yeah, I'd really like to get the Beast Arises books as well, but you know, they disappeared as quickly as they arrived. I mean, I'll keep an eye out for them, but I think we've got the little Gretchen sorted out, so we can... Right, let's not make that same mistake with the chains before. Let's actually... Oh, and then this time the chains are, I think, on the back. Where have they put the chains on this time? Oh, it's really bizarre. Like, they show a place, but not very accurately. Oh, thanks, Bob. I need to have a look at that. Ah, wait a minute. Ah, so this one does fit quite snugly in there. Okay, right. So that's nice to know. Because the other chain was a bit awkward. Sorry. Really bad joke. Then we can put the spear on. This overhand grip. Yeah, that looks cool. It's like... And then the reins. I mean, this Squeak boy looks like he's just holding on to him. Like grabbing him by the scruff of his neck. That's cool. And then we'll grab this the Gretchen just holding on here, I think, on this mounting point, along with his little feet. So let's attach him to his new home. Seems to work. Going to be an absolute pain though to paint, but I'd strongly recommend you sub-assembly these. Look at him. Look at his little feet just trundling along. Oh, that great white squig though. That's going to be so cool. I enjoy every second of building that one. Now, has he only got like 1 foot? I think he's only got 1 foot. No way. Oh, that's hard. That is. That, yeah. Oh no, it's 1 foot on the. Here we go. Right. Yeah, literally 1 contact point. Oof. Oof, that is. Plus, I wouldn't glue him to the base. I'd just have him free. I mean, for these, when I paint them, I might just break them off the base, because there's no way you can get under there and do all the highlighting and the shading and things. So, but you know, review purposes, here we go. Right, now to just get this. Prime Orks. Yeah, might be worth a pin on this one. Good advice, good advice. Do you know if the Great White Squig's coming out on its own as part of a set? It'll come out on its own, but there'll be a it's like a dual part kit. So you'll have him, and you'll also have the War Boss, and you can build either of them. Thanks, Maxim. The things you guys do for me. Well, that's that one done. That's that one done. He's quite cool. I got him as central as I possibly can, but yeah, it looks. All of these running about next to the Smasher Squig. And then you got this one as well, about to jab a nail into something. They're looking really cool at the moment. I like them. Yeah. Right, let's see how far we can get with this. I don't think I can finish this third one, but I'll certainly have a go at preparing it. So yeah, this is a bit of a tricky one. Need the underbelly too. Just because there's sort of like a couple of extra steps, but it follows a similar sort of process to the others, put it that way. And they want us to do that first, along with these. Yeah, it's just these mould lines, look, on the wheel. Bit of a pain. They're on every single knobbly bit, stud, whatever you want to call it, and then they're in between each one. I think Gene Steeler had a similar thing with their bikes, where there's mould lines in between each stud. Well, I hope you've been enjoying this Ork content. Makes a bit of a change from Knights and Titans. I will be back later today to carry on with this set, of course. Just need a bit of a break. And, oh, nearly. So we can glue them together. We can get the body to go good as well. Is the Squiggoth part of Beast Snagga? Squiggoths have been around for a long time. These Beast Snaggas are, well, brand new. Maybe they'll FAQ them if they haven't already. I mean, they should be. That would be cool if they are. I'd just like a large plastic Squiggoth though. That'd be cool. Might drill out that exhaust. I think I'll do that now. I've got a big drill set on me. Yeah, let's do that now. Before I forget, here we go. This might be a bit too small for it though. Yeah, that's way too small. Move this out of the way for a little moment. I know it's a good set, but let's go for the biggest and the bestest. That's the one I need. Well, I hope you've had a fantastic morning with me while I've been building these Beast Snaggas. Hope you've enjoyed all the models and you've managed to make a big progress in whatever you've been up to, whether it's building or painting or, you know, just enjoying your Sunday really. Okay, right, so we can glue the underbelly. Oh, that fits very nicely in there. You've been working on your Stormcast Draco lines. Oh, nice. And then we will put this through there. So I'm interested to see how this actually fits on. So it doesn't go all the way through as you'd sort of expect. Then we need to prepare this, put the head on, and then there's also this suspension, sorry, the axle needs to go on. So we can do both of those as well. You've moved on to the heavy intercessors, Maxim. Wow. And I think you've got 10 of them, haven't you? Sure you have. Okay, we can put that straight on to the other side. Yeah, that works. I mean, there's a gap there because we're going to put this through. Which requires an enormous amount of cleanup. Okay, so we will put that through. That way around, I believe. Yep, cool. That fits in nicely. So yeah, there we are. So that will hold that wheel in place. The wheel looks like it's quite straight. Flat, I mean. Oh, we can put the head in. Yeah. Like so. This is a chunky one too. And then we've got a number of arm plates and things to go on. Oh, and the jaws, don't forget the jaws. That armour plate. So just like a little 4-minute kind of heads up, be ending this stream in about 4 minutes. Going to take a break and get some food, but then I'll be back. I can't really say when I'll be back. I mean, I'd like to be back by about 3, but currently I've got to do something which, yeah, I don't want to disappoint people. So yeah, I can't give you an actual fixed time because I've got something planned to do. But I will be back later on today. So as I say, don't worry if you join later than I start or whatever. What I'll do is I'll probably start the live stream and just give it about 10 minutes. And also, as I say, with I'm going to be leaving these videos up, so you can always go back to the start and watch if you wish. So, but yeah, hope you've had some great success with your hobby endeavours this morning on a Sunday morning. Nice chilled stream that we've gone for. I'll be back later to continue my journey through these Snaggas. I've just got the sort of 18 Snagga boys to build, and then we're done with the whole set. Oh, you're welcome, Dante. Thank you for your kind words. You're welcome. I think I can just put these on now, like that. Again, these are optional. You don't have to put these armor plates on. It's pretty cool. And which side did we go for these? Ah, that side. It's really cool. It's almost like the wheel is propelling him at an even greater speed. It's fantastic. But that's, wow, that part really flew off out and about. So we've just got this to finish. So we'll come back after a break and after lunch, and we'll finish this Squig Hog Boy, which shouldn't take any more than a few minutes. And then we will work out the go for the rest of the boys. But yeah, thank you for joining me. I hope you have a pleasant break, and hopefully see you a bit later on. As I say, probably maybe about 3 o'clock or so. But if it's any later than 3, I'll put like a community post. But thank you, and thanks to Bob and Maxim here, the mods in the stream. Really appreciate it, and hope you guys have a pleasant afternoon, and I'll speak to you later. Thanks for watching. The Emperor protects.